Hey everybody, my name is Sora, and today I'm going to show you the first few quests you absolutely must complete in Dark and Darker. As a new player in Dark and Darker, you may find yourself really struggling to survive your first few games. But what you can do to help yourself out is unlock some new stuff, and give you way more options to help you survive in the dungeon. So let's take a look at some of the missions that I think you should be prioritizing right away. The first quest that you absolutely should be prioritizing is the Leathersmith's quest. In order to do that, you have to survive the Goblin Cave a total of 6 times, but in exchange, you get access to lots of gloves, leggings, and footwear that will give you huge stat boosts that will help you survive your first few times in the dungeon. Make sure you're accepting all the quests you possibly can so you can get a lot of stuff done every time you go into the dungeon. The other 3 quests that you can be completing at the same time that are very essential to getting you more gear is the Weaponsmith's quest, the Woodsman's quest, and the Armorsmith's quest. Once you've accepted all of these quests, go ahead and load into a game of Goblin Caves. In order to complete the Leathersmith's quest, we must survive 6 times, which can be done as long as you're prioritizing your life and escaping over anything else. In between that, however, we're going to be completing the other 3 quests that we have: the Armorsmith, the Woodsman, and the Weaponsmith. So in order to complete the Woodsman's quest, you're just going to want to get as many campfires as you possibly can. So make sure you're looting every chest, breaking every barrel and box, and you're looking around the map because you can find them on the floor sometimes or even on little bookshelves. In my first video, I showed you guys how to complete the Weaponsmith's quest, which is to get 5 rare weapons and give them to him. So if you're interested in the best spots to go find rare weapons, go ahead and click on this video. Lastly, in order to complete the Armorsmith's quest, you need 6 cobalt ore. The best place to get the cobalt ore is in the middle of the map in the elevator room with the Goblin Mage in the middle. However, that place is always infested with players. So if you're looking to learn to PvP as you're completing all these quests, go ahead, bring some friends or even go solo and go straight to the elevator room and get that ore. But if not, on the map I'm going to show you is a safer place to go to mine, which is right here. Once you've completed the Leathersmith and the Armorsmith's quest, we're going to go ahead and switch focus to the Tailor's quest. Now, if you haven't completed the Weaponsmith and the Woodsman, that's okay because there's still lots of boxes, you can get your campfires, and there's still lots of stuff to loot, so you'll definitely be getting your rare weapons. But now, instead of Goblin Caves, we are going to load into the Howling Crypts. So if you take a look at the Tailor's quest, you're going to see that you need to kill 3 skeleton mages, 2 demon bats, and a demon berserker. For this quest, having teammates makes things a lot easier. When it comes to questing, you and your teammates share mob kills, so if a teammate of yours kills a demon bat, it'll count for you too. In order to kill the demon bats and the demon berserker, we're going to need to go into the second layer of the Howling Crypts, which is called the Inferno. Now, before you load into the Howling Crypts, you're going to want to bring as many heals as you possibly can, whether that's spells, bandages, potions, all of the above. Make sure you bring it, because once you go down to the second level of this map, there are many enemies that can hit you fast and hard. But before that, let's get all of the skeleton mages out of the way because they are on the first level of this map. So if you take a look here at the screen, I'm going to show you all of the spawns for the skeleton mages. Once you've taken care of a skeleton mage or 3, you're going to want to find one of these red staircases, which will take you down to the second level. Unfortunately, these staircases only open at 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the map. So you're either going to want to find a nice dark corner to hide in and, write this script for the YouTube video that you're working on, or you're going to want to run around the map and find some loot and do whatever you adventurers do these days. So now that the gate is opened, you're going to want to go through it, go down to level 2. Now that you're on level 2, make sure you save some of those heals because you're going to need them. And if you have some teammates, even better. Popping up on the left side of your screen is going to be the room where the demon bats spawn in. And on the right side of your screen is going to be every spawn location of the demon berserker. These enemies are probably a lot more difficult than the ones you've been facing so far, so I'm going to leave a video either on your screen or in the top of the description by a guy named Not Like This, who compiled a guide on every single enemy in the game and how to beat them. So make sure you go check that guy out. Once you're done slaying all those mobs, which much easier said than done, and assuming you've been keeping up with grabbing all those campfires and all those rare weapons, your squire should be a lot more decked out. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and please leave a comment and see how I can do better or what you guys want to see next. Once again, my name is Sora, and I will see all of you later.